If you're over 60, this video could change your life. Prostate issues are increasingly common among older men, and many don't realize that their daily habits are making things worse. If you've noticed frequent urination, difficulty starting or stopping urination, or increased nighttime urination, your prostate may be quietly enlarging. The truth is, this isn't entirely due to aging, it's tied to your daily habits. Men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s can live pain-free and healthy lives by changing just a few habits. However, I've seen men suffer greatly from ignoring these warning signs. In this video, I'll reveal 10 daily habits that slowly and silently contribute to prostate enlargement, with the number 1 habit being the most dangerous. This isn't to scare you but to equip you with the right tools and knowledge to protect your health. By the end of the video, you'll know how to naturally and safely halt prostate growth, so watch until the end and share this video with others who might need this information. Let's count down the 10 habits that could unknowingly lead to prostate enlargement. Habit 10. Ignoring thirst and staying dehydrated. You may not realize it, but drinking too little water quietly affects your prostate. Older adults often reduce fluid intake to avoid frequent bathroom trips, especially at night, but this habit concentrates urine, irritating the bladder and prostate. The prostate sits just below the bladder, and when the bladder is under stress, that pressure transfers to the prostate. Chronic dehydration can lead to inflammation, a key trigger for prostate enlargement. Many seniors also take medications that cause dehydration, and insufficient water intake worsens the issue. Dehydration makes the body more prone to toxin buildup, putting extra strain on the urinary system. Over time, this slow damage can lead to prostate enlargement and frequent urination problems. The solution is simple. Sip water throughout the day, even if you don't feel thirsty. Aim for clear or light yellow urine as a sign of proper hydration. Staying hydrated keeps the bladder calm, reduces pressure on the prostate, and helps prevent unnecessary swelling. Don't avoid water out of fear of bathroom trips. Treat it as a natural shield for long-term prostate health. The impact of chronic dehydration on the prostate is a gradual process. Initially, occasional dehydration may cause mild discomfort, like slight urethral burning or stinging during urination. These symptoms are often mistaken for temporary urinary issues and ignored. However, prolonged dehydration leads to inflammation infiltrating prostate tissue, causing swelling that compresses the urethra, resulting in more noticeable urination difficulties. Patients may experience a weak urine stream, incomplete bladder emptying, or increased urgency and frequency, especially at night. For seniors on diuretics or other dehydrating medications, maintaining adequate hydration is critical. These drugs increase urine production, heightening dehydration risks. Consult a doctor to adjust medication doses and monitor hydration levels. Seniors should also avoid excessive alcohol or caffeinated drinks, which have diuretic effects that worsen dehydration. To maintain hydration, seniors can adopt practical measures like keeping a water bottle visible to remind themselves to drink, setting a schedule to sip water hourly, or eating water-rich foods like watermelon, cucumbers, or oranges. These foods provide hydration and supply vitamins and minerals to boost immunity and overall health. Habit 9. Sitting for long periods. first, you might love your recliner, but prolonged sitting can harm your prostate in unexpected ways. Sitting for extended periods, especially without breaks, puts continuous pressure on the pelvic area, reducing blood flow to the prostate. Over time, poor circulation can cause inflammation and contribute to prostate enlargement. Seniors who spend hours sitting, watching TV, working at a desk, or reading, face a higher risk of urinary and prostate issues. The key isn't avoiding rest but staying active and avoiding prolonged stillness. Inactivity also weakens pelvic floor muscles, making it harder to fully empty the bladder, which leads to residual urine that further irritates the prostate. Simple habits like standing and walking for a minute or two every 30 minutes can significantly reduce this risk. Light stretching, short walks, or even pacing around the house can maintain blood flow and relieve pressure. Don't let a sedentary lifestyle cause health problems later. A little movement now can go a long way toward keeping your prostate calm, healthy, and functioning properly. The mechanism behind sitting's impact on the prostate involves reduced blood flow to the pelvic region. Prolonged sitting compresses blood vessels, leading to ischemia and hypoxia in prostate tissues, triggering inflammation. This can cause prostate tissue swelling and exacerbate urination difficulties. Additionally, prolonged sitting weakens pelvic floor muscles, impairing their ability to support the bladder and prostate, increasing the risk of urinary incontinence. To reduce the harm of prolonged sitting, consider these strategies. Regular movement. Set a timer to stand and move every 30 to 60 minutes. Simple stretches like waist extensions, hip rotations, or pelvic floor exercises can improve pelvic blood flow. Adjust posture. Maintain proper posture to avoid slouching. Use a chair with good lumbar support to reduce pelvic pressure. Alternate sitting and standing. Use a standing desk if possible, or alternate between sitting and standing during work. Increase daily activity. Opt for walking or cycling instead of driving, or take stairs instead of elevators. These small changes significantly benefit prostate health over time. Habit 8. Excessive caffeine intake. Many seniors enjoy morning coffee or afternoon tea, but excessive caffeine throughout the day can irritate the prostate and bladder. Caffeine, a diuretic, increases urine production, making the bladder work harder. It also causes more frequent bladder muscle contractions, leading to urgency and leakage. For those with sensitive or enlarged prostates, this added pressure is problematic. Caffeine also tightens bladder neck muscles, making it harder to fully empty the bladder, leading to more urine retention and increased prostate pressure. This results in more inflammation, frequent bathroom trips, and discomfort. While a single cup of coffee is usually fine, multiple cups of coffee, strong tea, or energy drinks can quickly compound the issue. Moderation is key. Try switching to decaf or herbal teas after your first cup to see if urinary symptoms improve. This small change gives your prostate the rest it needs. It's not about giving up your favorite drinks but balancing enjoyment with long-term health and comfort. Caffeine's effects on the prostate stem from its diuretic properties and stimulation of bladder muscles. As a central nervous system stimulant, caffeine increases alertness but also prompts the kidneys to produce more urine, accelerating bladder filling. This burdens an enlarged prostate, causing bladder muscle tension and spasms, worsening urgency and frequency. Caffeine may also elevate androgen levels, a key factor in prostate growth. To reduce caffeine's impact, gradual reduction. Slowly cut back on caffeine to avoid withdrawal symptoms like headaches or fatigue. Reduce intake by 1 cup daily. Low caffeine alternatives. Opt for decaf coffee, herbal teas, or natural beverages like fruit juice or milk. Timing control. Avoid caffeine before bed to improve sleep quality and allow the body to eliminate excess caffeine during the day. Habit 7. Eating spicy and processed foods daily. Seniors often enjoy flavorful foods, but spicy and highly processed foods can quietly irritate the prostate. Spicy ingredients like chili, black pepper, or hot sauce increase systemic inflammation, including in the prostate. Occasional spicy meals aren't harmful, but frequent consumption can cause irritation, especially with an already enlarged prostate. Processed foods, packed with preservatives, artificial flavors, sodium, and unhealthy fats, don't support health but quietly harm it. High salt intake increases water retention, adding pressure to the urinary system. Foods like chips, canned meats, frozen dinners, and fast food disrupt hormone balance, particularly testosterone, which directly affects the prostate. Over time, a diet heavy in these foods increases inflammation, weight gain, and hormonal imbalances, all risk factors for prostate enlargement. If your diet relies heavily on packaged foods rather than fresh ingredients, your prostate may already be paying the price. Focus on natural anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, berries, and healthy fats. A healthy diet doesn't have to be bland, it just needs to protect your health, especially your prostate. Spicy and processed foods harm the prostate by direct irritation. Spicy compounds like capsaicin reach the prostate via blood circulation, causing local inflammation and swelling, compressing the urethra, and worsening urination issues. Processed food effects. High sodium, saturated fats, and additives in processed foods increase water retention, disrupt metabolism, and act as endocrine disruptors, affecting hormone levels and prostate health. Dietary adjustments to protect the prostate. Increase fresh foods. Eat more vegetables and fruits like broccoli, spinach, blueberries, and tomatoes, which are rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. Natural seasonings. Use ginger, garlic, lemon juice, or herbs instead of spicy seasonings. Limit processed foods. Read food labels and choose products with minimal additives. Cook fresh meals at home to control ingredients. Control salt and fat. Use low-sodium cooking methods like steaming or boiling, and opt for healthy fats like olive oil or fish oil. Habit 6. Holding urine for long periods. We've all held our urine when busy or far from a bathroom, but doing this regularly can quietly damage the prostate. Prolonged urine retention stretches and stresses the bladder, exerting pressure on the prostate just below it. Over time, this causes irritation and swelling in prostate tissue. Seniors are particularly vulnerable as bladder and prostate muscles weaken with age. Holding urine also leads to incomplete bladder emptying, leaving residual urine that creates an ideal environment for bacteria and inflammation, further irritating the prostate and potentially causing infections or enlargement. This discomfort can disrupt sleep and mood. To protect your prostate, listen to your body's signals and don't delay bathroom visits, especially to improve nighttime sleep or reduce urgency. Make it a habit to urinate when you first feel the urge to prevent long-term issues. The bladder and prostate work as a team. If one is stressed, the other suffers. Don't ignore nature's call, it's one of your best defenses. Prolonged urine retention gradually harms the prostate. Initially, occasional holding may cause mild discomfort like urethral burning or urgency, often mistaken for temporary issues. Chronic retention thickens and tenses bladder muscles, reducing compliance and increasing pressure that compresses the prostate, causing mechanical and ischemic damage. It also raises bladder pressure, risking urine reflux to the ureters or kidneys, increasing infection risks like pyelonephritis, which can spread to the prostate, triggering prostatitis and further enlargement. To avoid harm from holding urine. Regular urination. Urinate every 2 to 3 hours, even without a strong urge, to reduce bladder retention time. Heed body signals. Respond promptly to the urge to urinate, avoiding delays due to busyness. Reduce irritants. Limit spicy foods, alcohol, and caffeine, which increase urination frequency and urgency. Healthy habits. Adequate sleep, moderate exercise, and a balanced diet boost immunity and reduce urinary infections. Habit 5. Smoking or secondhand smoke exposure. Smoking is one of the worst habits for the prostate, and even secondhand smoke exposure is harmful. Cigarette chemicals reduce blood flow, increase inflammation, and damage delicate tissues like the prostate. Smoking also increases oxidative stress, impairing the body's repair mechanisms, potentially leading to prostate inflammation, enlargement, or even cancer. The longer seniors are exposed to smoke, the greater the toll on the prostate. Smoking depletes antioxidants, weakening the body's defenses against prostate issues. Even if you quit years ago, frequent exposure to smoky environments can still harm you. If you smoke, consult a doctor for quitting strategies, including nicotine replacements or natural therapies. Quitting benefits begin almost immediately. Improved circulation and reduced inflammation allow the prostate to start repairing itself. If you don't smoke, avoid smoky environments entirely. This choice can add years to your prostate health and reduce urinary symptoms. It's never too late to protect your body. Smoking's harm comes from toxic chemicals like nicotine, which constricts blood vessels, reducing prostate blood flow, and carbon monoxide, which lowers oxygen delivery, causing hypoxia. Carcinogens like polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons and nitrosamines damage prostate cell DNA, promoting abnormal growth. Smoking also suppresses immunity, increasing prostatitis risk, which can progress to enlargement or cancer. To quit smoking. Professional help. Consult a doctor or cessation counselor for personalized plans, including medications like nicotine patches or bupropion. Support systems. Inform family and friends, join cessation groups, or engage in online communities for motivation. Lifestyle changes. Avoid smoking triggers like alcohol or social settings, and adopt healthy habits like exercise or reading to distract from cravings. Gradual reduction *. Slowly reduce cigarette intake to ease the body into a nicotine-free state. Habit 4. Skipping regular health checkups. Many men only see a doctor when they feel unwell, but after 60, this is risky. The prostate can enlarge without obvious symptoms. Regular checkups catch issues early before they worsen. Simple tests like digital rectal exams, DRE, or PSA tests are quick, non-invasive, and potentially life-saving. Some men feel uncomfortable discussing urinary or prostate concerns, but addressing issues early offers more management options. Delaying checkups can turn minor issues into serious problems like urinary retention or infections. See a doctor at least annually to discuss prostate health. It's not just for peace of mind but a powerful preventive measure. Early detection often requires only lifestyle changes, not drugs or surgery. Don't wait for unbearable symptoms. Proactive care is one of the wisest habits for men over 60, especially for prostate health. Prostate issues increase with age, making regular checkups critical. PSA tests measure blood PSA levels, which rise with prostate inflammation, enlargement, or cancer. DRE allows doctors to feel the prostate for size, shape, or abnormalities. Many men avoid screenings due to discomfort or fear of bad news, but these tests are minimally invasive, and early detection improves outcomes and quality of life. To overcome checkup reluctance. Health education. Learn about prostate health and the benefits of early detection through reliable medical sources or doctor consultations. Choose trusted providers. Select experienced doctors and reputable facilities for a comfortable experience. Positive mindset. View checkups as self-care, not a burden, and encourage family or friends to join for mutual support. Gradual familiarity. Discuss test procedures with doctors to reduce fear, starting with simpler tests to build confidence. Habit 3. Eating too much red meat. Red meat may be a dietary staple, but daily consumption can quietly contribute to prostate enlargement. Studies link high red meat intake, especially processed meats like bacon or sausages, to increased inflammation, including in the prostate. Saturated fats and chemicals in processed meats disrupt hormone balance and raise oxidative stress, promoting prostate inflammation. In seniors, slower digestion exacerbates issues, leading to weight gain and pelvic pressure. You don't need to go vegetarian overnight, but cutting red meat to once or twice weekly can make a big difference. Switch to lean proteins like fish, beans, or grilled chicken, and try fiber-rich plant-based meals like lentil stew or vegetable soup. These support prostate health and digestion. Your body will thank you with fewer symptoms, better energy, and improved prostate function. You don't have to give up beloved foods, just balance them wisely. Your prostate will feel the difference with every healthier meal. Saturated fats in red meat raise cholesterol, contributing to atherosclerosis and reduced prostate blood flow. Cooking red meat produces carcinogenic heterocyclic amines, increasing prostate cancer risk. Processed meats nitrites and nitrates convert to carcinogenic nitrosamines, further harming the prostate. To reduce red meat's impact. Healthy protein alternatives. Choose fish, beans, tofu, quinoa, nuts, or seeds for protein, fiber, and nutrients. Healthier cooking. Opt for baking, steaming, or boiling over high-heat frying to minimize harmful compounds. More produce. Increase vegetables and fruits like tomatoes, rich in lycopene, a prostate-protective antioxidant. Habit 2. Excess abdominal fat. as you age. Excess belly fat is more than a cosmetic issue, it's a major red flag for prostate problems. Abdominal fat produces inflammatory chemicals that circulate, including to the prostate, promoting growth and urinary issues. Men with larger waistlines are more likely to have enlarged prostates, frequent nighttime urination, or erectile dysfunction. Excess fat also disrupts testosterone and estrogen balance, affecting prostate size. The solution isn't crash dieting but gradual improvement. Short daily walks, smaller portions, and less sugar can reduce belly fat. Even losing a few pounds can ease urinary symptoms. Belly fat also presses on the bladder and pelvic organs, increasing prostate strain. Aiming for a waistline under 40 inches is one of the best steps for long-term prostate health. Don't ignore belly fat, it's a sign your body is under stress. Reducing it will make you feel lighter in both waist size and prostate health. Excess abdominal fat triggers endocrine imbalances and chronic inflammation. Fat tissues secrete pro-inflammatory cytokines like TNF-alpha and IL-6, promoting prostate growth. Obesity also causes insulin resistance, increasing free testosterone levels, a risk factor for prostate enlargement. To reduce belly fat, balanced diet, cut high sugar, high fat, and high sodium foods, and increase vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins. Eat smaller, frequent meals to stabilize blood sugar and reduce fat storage. Regular exercise. Combine 150 minutes of weekly aerobic exercise, e.g., walking, swimming, with 2 to 3 strength training sessions to boost metabolism. Adequate sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep to regulate hunger hormones and prevent fat accumulation. Stress management. Use meditation, yoga, or deep breathing to avoid emotional eating and fat gain. Habit 1. Unmanaged chronic stress. Chronic stress is a habit many seniors overlook, but it's the most dangerous. It's a silent source of prostate inflammation. Prolonged anxiety or tension triggers cortisol release, leading to inflammation, muscle tension, and hormonal imbalances that directly affect the prostate. Stress tightens pelvic muscles, restricting blood flow and irritating prostate nerves. It also weakens immunity, making it harder to fight inflammation or infections. Seniors often silently endure stress from financial issues, family conflicts, or health concerns, leading to more frequent urination, pain, urgency, and prostate enlargement. The good news is you can control it. Simple habits like daily deep breathing, light exercise, stretching, or 10 minutes of quiet time can lower stress. Laughter, social connections, and sleep are medicine for the mind and prostate. Managing stress isn't just about feeling good, it heals your body from within. This change can ease symptoms and naturally halt prostate growth, making it the most powerful step toward a healthier, calmer, more comfortable life. Chronic stress affects the prostate via the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal (HPA) axis, increasing cortisol, which suppresses immunity and promotes prostatitis. Stress also causes sympathetic nervous system overactivity, leading to bladder neck and urethral sphincter spasms, worsening urination difficulties. Thank you for watching. If this video helped, share it with friends, brothers, or anyone over 60 who needs it. You're not alone on this journey, and with the right information, you're never too old to start healing. Take care of your prostate, and it will take care of you.